What's your worst or your least favorite part of beat making or music production in general?
What is my least favorite part of beat making? Probably sending beats and sending stems.
Yeah.
That's probably the most annoying part.
So the interaction.
Because I like the whole part. I even like mixing. I like mixing. Mixing's cool. You actually got me more into mixing. You were always like the biggest mixer. Yeah, you were like you can change a whole beat just by mixing. Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. Because I made some beats, and then I mixed it. If you mix it well, you mix it poorly, it's like it can just mess up the whole beat. Mm-hmm. Even if the patterns are good, if you mix it poorly, like the beat's not gonna sound good.
I love mixing.
Yeah, I like mixing too. Mixing's cool.
Yeah, my least favorite part would be working with. Maybe it's because I'm introverted. Working with artists and actually recording the vocals. It can be a really good experience, or it could be a terrible experience. I'll say that.
I don't think it has anything to do with you being introverted. I think you just don't want to. I just think you don't want to hit the record button 157 times. Yeah. Hear somebody say the same lyrics.
Music production. What really it's like what really happens. Like it looks cool, but it's like literally just me just record.
Man, learn how to loop record in the studio, man. That'll save you like a bad day. Learn how to loop record. Man, I don't think you were loop recording. Bro, were you loop recording?
I don't even know.
Yeah, see.
Bro, try doing 50 takes of the same freaking line,
see, you got to loop record and sit back in his chair somewhere.
And be like, does this sound good?
But that's why we're not audio engineers.
Yeah, man, that's
something that we don't do.
Dark.
That's probably the worst part of music production, audio engineering.
Yeah.
Shout out to my audio engineers.
Yeah. Shout out to all of them. That's a tough.
But you'll make a lot of money. You'll make a lot of money, but like
it's tough.
That's probably the most financially successful, but I've heard the same thing from every beat maker and every successful artist. I heard one thing. I used to know this guy named I forgot his name.
Is he the dude that got jumped?
His name was like Lion something. That was like his producer name. But like the dude that got jumped or he saw somebody get jumped. I remember when he told me that it was like one of those moments where you never thought like this moment right here would change my entire life. Uh-huh. But he was like I saw somebody one time get jumped in the studio for mixing vocals poorly. Like he was like he's like that doesn't sound like me, and they jumped him in the studio. And I'm like, and he was like from then on he was like I never get into it. He was so serious. He's like I seen somebody. He's like you get too close. You're too close to the artist.
Yeah.
You're too close to the artist, which I understand, I guess.
Depending what genre you're in, you probably don't even want to be in that studio with those artists too.
Yeah, you probably don't.
I mean, if you're an audio engineer, you're gonna have a bunch of people in your crib that you probably don't even want to deal with, and that's the thing that gets me.
Some people probably like it at the same time.
Yeah. But you gotta be really selective.
I'm not trying to get jumped doing anything.
Yeah, but you gotta be really selective. I don't
care what it is.
Well, here's the thing: when you're starting off, like I know for me personally, like I do this stuff in my apartment. I got a studio in my apartment, so I got the German Shepherd. Place is protected. I'll just say that. Mm-hmm. But still, if you got people coming in your crib and getting comfortable, I don't like that. They'll know like, okay. Maybe I have a key in this back closet to open this and that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
In order to get out of that, then you need your own studio, and that's a whole expense in itself. So maybe it's us because I'm doing this in my own crib, and it's like I don't want to do that. I mean, that's my spot. I don't want people in there spoiling my energy.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
In your own spot, it's bad. I'd say in another studio, it can also.
Yeah, someone else's studio, man, go ahead. It's not my stuff.
I'll just leave. I'll just send you the beats and leave.
Yeah.
That's why beat making is great. Beat making is for winners, basically. We like audio engineers too.
You can get the clout though. Well, the thing is, beat makers get the clout. Like everyone's like, oh, Metro Boomin, but like
because if you say, oh, I made this beat, like I made this track by 21 Savage,
you're gonna get all the clout.
You can clout. But if you're like, oh, I audio engineered his vocals,
no clout. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna
be like, what are you talking about? Like.
So you really gotta.
Nobody cares. Like.
No, but that's cares. Like such a heavy part because again,
some people
it's the mixing. It will make a track or it will break a track. That's a tough one, man.
That is a tough one.
Shout out to all audio engineers because that's a humbling thing.